Did you pause it?
No, I never paused it. 49 minutes. I don't think you ever press record. Oh my God, no! No! Oh my God.
And we're in the studio.
You guys.
And we are in the... Hey.
Oh my God.
Just consider yourself...
This is insane, bro. What the fuck?
And...
That is wild. I've never had that happen, bro.
You're blowing out the fucking headphones.
I've never had that fucking happen. Yeah, you got some post-production, you bitch. Jesus Christ.
Post-production? What are you talking about? There's no production.
Editing.
How am I going to edit that?
There's no editing. I mean, well, editing,
there's
like volumes.
There's no
like,
audio.
Like it clipping.
Oh.
Well, now there's audio, and you're saying keep your levels down.
Oh, yes.
So
all right.
there's still
now, let's double check that. Yep,
okay.
It's recording.
So, you guys, we've been
dog,
recording
how you
for,
doing?
no lie, like 36 minutes.
Honestly,
and
it was dog shit. Don't even worry about it.
And Seth, we looked over, and Seth is like, are we recording? Did we press pause?
I started gaslighting Chudier.
There's just been no recording. So we just lost like 36 minutes.
Oopsies.
Of a whole podcast.
My bad.
That's fine. There's probably some spicy stuff in that anyways that we probably don't want to go
We got it out of our system.
We got it out of our system.
I did that on purpose now.
Exactly.
Now I believe I did it on purpose.
Thank you.
The Red Bull's kicking in. How about the chocolate that you took?
The shock's definitely kicking in.
All right, for sure.
Been about 36 minutes. I'm starting to feel it. The chocolates and the vapes.
I fuck you so hard, dude. We just, hey, do you want to come over and put on headphones and hold up a mic and
not record, bro?
And just talk into a
I was like,
microphone?
all right. I gotta go there, make sure we have, make sure we have enough time to record because then we have to go to the Wayward after. So yeah.
Oh no, we don't. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we can just record a tight 60 minutes right now,
That's fucking hilarious, bro. What the fuck? Dude, that's the first thing I do is make sure I press record.
Well,
just because it's happened once or twice, we'll be 10 minutes into a pod, like with the cucks, and then like I'd be like, oh fuck, we haven't been recording. Because that's the shitty thing about the mics is that you could hear yourself if it's on.
Right.
But you have to check if it's recording.
Dude, now we're just going to be periodically checking this.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
So as we were saying, is this the Black Republican podcast episode? Inaugural episode of the Black Republican podcast.
Welcome to the first episode of the Black Republican podcast. My name is Seth Balance, and my co-host
Chudier Gew.
And together we are the Black Republican podcast.
We're the Black Republicans. I wanted to call this, Seth wanted to call this podcast the White Niggas, but
Did I say that?
No, you never said that.
Did I really?
No.
I feel like I did.
Yesterday at Woodshed, you wanted to name it something else.
Oh, NPR.
NPR, yeah. And I was like, just call it White Niggas. Yo, I don't feel comfortable saying the N-word right now. All right, this is not.
No, this is a family podcast.
This is a family podcast. Also, I don't think I've gotten the N-word pass from enough niggas around me. All right.
Okay.
I know like 4 of them that aren't related to me.
How do you get that? You just make mean cornbread?
You just grow up around enough black people.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how I consider it, right?
You can't grow
because certain black dudes, they say it, like even me, it doesn't sound natural. Well, for me, it's because English is my second language. Also, I didn't grow up saying it, so that's different. So that's a big thing if you grow up saying it, right? Because there are black kids that are adopted by white families. There's actually a couple of comics in our scene that are black adopted by white families. I'm going to say their names. But because of that, it's like you didn't grow up hearing the N-word unless your parents were racist. All right? Because they're both white. So it's like, now, and then when I hear them say it, it's like, that doesn't sound natural. Mm-hmm. But the other comics who grew up around just nothing but black people, when they say it, I'm like, that sounds like you've been saying this since you were 4 years old. All right?
Ooh. Yeah.
And same thing with me. Like when I say it, it doesn't sound natural. It has this awkward flow to it, you know? And so that's why I think like you should only say if you grew up saying it. Like you shouldn't adopt the N-word as a black person if you're like 27. But that's just my opinion.
Even if
you don't have to live by it.
I grew up saying it, and I learned that I can't say it.
Yo, people are going to really think I'm a Republican. I just talked about how niggas shouldn't say the N-word.
Hey, how about we...
Next, I'm like, black people, pick yourself up by your bootstraps, all right?
Your beat straps.
Your beat straps.
Your Beat by Dre straps. Damn, dude. So, what's been new with you? Let's talk with what's new with Chudier, because you haven't done your podcast in so long.
Bro, fuck.
The fans are wondering, where is Chudier Gew? Talk about where have you been?
He's taking a day off.
Yes.
Chudier Gew's day off.
Now that when the day
available
off
on Spotify, Apple, Google Play, anywhere else. Yeah.
We're doing the Black Republic podcast right now.
Apologies.
Let's talk about educating the youth of America.
Yes.
And you were doing that for a little bit.
I was. I got a teaching job for a couple months. I was teaching
a private school.
At a charter school. So it's slightly different. Oh. Privately owned, publicly funded. Very weird charter schools.
And they hired you with public money?
Well, they have less. Yeah.
Oh, that makes me so... that boils
taxpayer money. Thank you.
Dude, my Black Republican blood is boiling right
Keep working hard. Taxpayer money.
My Republican blood is boiling.
Privatize everything, including the government. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
You stupid.
And so, yeah, I got the job teaching 6th grade comp lit and Latin. Don't speak Latin.
You've never spoke Latin.
Now I know a lot of Latin, which is great. Because I didn't teach myself Latin.
Say one sentence in Latin.
I don't know how to speak it, but I know the right. I know how to pronounce words.
You know of Latin.
No, I know how to pronounce
you Googled
words.
What Latin?
I know conjugation. I know diphthongs. I know
diphthongs.
Yeah, they're vowels and they're connected vowels like A, E, things like that. I didn't teach all this shit. All right, I'm not fluent in Latin, but I know a base, which is great for the other languages. Like Spanish.
While they were dragging you away from the school, where they're like, "I love you, Mr. Gew. Please, I will never forget."
Oh my God, for real. But I got this job. Anyways, I got this job because I want a structure in my life. As a comic, I talked to some of my friends, Hadlock, Chung, who else? There's a few other comics that do Uber Eats, right, and then comedy, and we're always broke. And it's because we hate fucking working.
Yeah.
And the thing about Uber Eats is if you don't want to work, you don't have to. So we're just not going to work. And then we're just always broke. Right. And I was I need structure. I need something telling me, go to work this fucking time, you idiot.
Yeah.
And because or else I'm just going to be homeless in the street, because all I want to do is comedy and podcasts. And then I got the teaching job. I was like, oh, it'll be fine. It'll be 9 to 5 basically. And this will be great. I need this. I'll do this, save up money, and then eventually move to New York, LA, Austin, what have you. And fucking, it was so much work. First of all, you're getting paid salary, $17.50 an hour for a 40-hour work week, right?
Which is not.
Which is $1,100 after taxes and insurance and all that fun stuff, Medicaid. And then you're working 52 hours a week. And when I'm not at school, I was lesson planning for the next day. And on the weekends, I was grading papers, emailing parents, which I didn't want to do. And the parents are always emailing me. Some of them were very polite, Mackenzie's going to be gone on Thursday, so could you send her homework early? It's yeah, sure. Other parents were like, I want to know my daughter's grades. And be like, okay, who's your daughter's name, bitch? You didn't put that in the email. So now I got to send them back and be like, yo, who's your daughter? I got fucking 50 girls in my class. Yo, another one? And another one.
Take it. Cheers, boys.
Cheers. And it was just a ton of work. Every day I woke up, dreading it. I got horrible migraines my first 2 weeks on the job. Uncontrollable migraines.
You're just not built for that.
Just from stress.
Yeah.
The students didn't respect me.
I don't either. So
yeah, it was also a lot of babysitting. Teaching, you're just wrangling kids. You're telling them, not all the time, obviously, but with this school specifically, it's 12-year-olds. So I'm just telling them, hey, shut the fuck up and let me teach my lesson. And they didn't want that.
Damn, dude.
They wanted to fuck around. And it was too much work. And then I couldn't do mics because I had to get up at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. to drive to Buckeye. Get to school by 7. Can't leave till 4, sometimes 5. Sometimes 6. And it's and then I had no energy to go to open mic at Devil's, put my name in a bucket, wait to get up till
Sit
11:30.
outside- Sit outside in a humid
Sit outside in
100-degree
humid.
night.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then wait at 11:30, still not up, and then I have to be up in 6.5 hours. So I'm not even gonna get a full 8 hours of sleep when I get home.
What do you think is the best work-life balance for an open micer comic who's trying to hit 9 mics a week? Because honestly, I think serving
all
at a
depends on
breakfast
the person.
place closing, I go in at 9,
Mm-hmm.
I leave at 3 p.m. and I make like 150 plus
Yeah.
my hourly on top of that.
Yeah, that's
And
fantastic.
then my day's free. I usually take a nap before the mics.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah, that's a great schedule. So
Yeah.
it's like it clearly works for you.
But it is what works for everybody. Because some people bartend and they make twice the money I make, but then
Yeah.
again, I hit twice the mics.
But then they can't. Yeah, they can't hit as many
Exactly.
mics. Yeah, because
so
we don't bartend.
it's all a trade-off.
So it's like the money. Yeah, you cannot work nights if you're a stand-up.
Yeah.
Like that's why even some stand-ups work at clubs, like our friend Cole,
Mm-hmm.
and we never see them.
Or if
anymore.
you work graveyard, some people can't do that. Like Andrew Oriana works graveyard, but
yeah,
I don't
but it
think
is
that's
for his
the-
family's company.
His circadian rhythm for
It's so-
sleep is fucked.
Oh yeah,
So fucked, and he'll
yeah.
say it himself. Like,
oh yeah,
I don't think many people can do it besides him, and he's forcing
yeah.
himself. to do
But
it.
he's also been doing that since college.
But if he does that when he's 30, he will die an
Oh, yeah.
earlier death. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's going to add up quickly. If he
100%.
starts doing it, it's going to come
Yeah.
to something
Oh yeah,
way worse.
your brain is just melting.
Yes,
It's
you're not
it's
supposed to sleep in a Scion
Your
TC.
brain is gonna look like Swiss cheese.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
sleeps in a
100%.
fucking
Toy car. Yeah,
a
For-
two-seater. He sleeps in a two-seater and he needs an
Yeah.
extinction belt.
yeah.
God damn.
No, I feel you because I remember like when I worked at I was going to community college.
I mean, I didn't expect you to go to a real one, but you did. Hey, yo,
was going to
Arizona
community college,
education,
Phoenix
babe.
College.
Dude, that orange popping. Dude, that orange is popping on that
Oh
camera.
yeah, it's bright. I was going to community college, and then like it was my last semester. I had to take like 7 classes to finish, and then go to university and transfer. And at the time, I was working 2 part-time jobs. I was working 54 hours a week. So I'd work from like 8 to 4, then from 5 to like 11 or 12.
You're still making like $3,000 a month, thinking you're rich though, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're,
well,
like, balling out.
yeah. I was making more money than I've ever had at the time, but I was working 54 hours a week, and I was taking 7 classes, and I was sleeping 3 hours a night, sometimes less. And for
The African American dream, like from Africa,
Yeah.
immigrant, that's what they imagine their kids doing.
yeah,
It's like,
well, I did that for 4 months,
damn.
and I'm gonna die 3 years earlier because of that.
Oh yeah.
Because I was burning the candle on both ends. I just remember it was one of the worst times of my life because I remember I was always angry because I was so tired because I could never sleep.
Yeah.
I never had time. So I was sleeping 3 hours a night. And I remember being like, I'm going to die so much earlier because of this.
Yeah.
And I did that for 4 months. Andrew's been doing that for years. Like,
Dude.
that's not good.
When I was working,
And then he's still producing a podcast.
yeah,
Going on that.
all on
Trying
top
to
of it.
produce
Last
shows.
night, dude. Last night we were at fucking Woodshed, and I was hanging out outside,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Hey man, do you want to go get some food?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm down. Where?"
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Right here," and he pointed towards Bosa Donuts. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hell yeah, dude." We're walking over with someone else, I forget, but he was like, "Man, I haven't eaten all day." I'm like, "You haven't eaten all day?" He's like, "Yeah, I've been up for like fucking 16 hours, haven't eaten all day. After this, I have to go home, edit the podcast, publish it, and then do one of my own reels for the
It's for
podcast as
stand-up,
well,
yeah.
or his stand up, I forget." And I'm like, "Damn, dude, so you're getting to bed at like 3?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll get a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant."
Oh my
Damn,
God.
dog.
Yeah, that's true. It's like,
no, he's one of those
Yeah.
guys who runs at a high clip.
yeah, it runs a high clip, but and also, but it crumbles. It's too much to handle. It's too much weight. You know, it's like, I mean, like figuratively.
I know,
Like
yes.
when a building has like an elevator, it has a 10-person
Mm-hmm.
minimum. If it has 20, it will fall, and then you could all die. And it's the same thing. He's filling up the elevator too much. But you know, I do wish him all the best. But yeah, work-life balance is huge. And with the teaching, I didn't have work-life balance, which is why I got this new job right now. And so it's much more manageable. We'll see next week's schedule. I mean, they did schedule me nights. I am training, but I told them I can't work past like 6 because I'm doing open mics. I told them I do comedy. Like, this is the first job It is. It's the first job I told them comedy is the most important thing to me. Like, straight up,
Good.
this is the most important
Straight
thing.
up, now tell
So
me, do you
I need
really
nights
wanna love
for
me
open mics, and then
forever?
when I get on shows.
Is it just a hit and run? Dun, 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 dun.
Hell yeah. And I'm also doing This Week Sucks Tonight next Thursday.
Hell yeah, dude.
So yeah, I'm excited. Because that's one of those shows that I've been watching for years, since long before I started comedy.
Really?
Like, yeah. I watched This Week Sucks Tonight because I'd come home from ASU and I would watch it. They would have a live stream on Thursday nights. So on Thursday nights, I would watch a live stream. Or on Wednesday. No, it was Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights on live stream. And I went to the Crescent Ballroom and then stand up live. And I'd watch it. I saw year one Josh bomb. I saw Celia destroy. I saw Ben Anderson kill. I saw Dietrich kill. I knew all these comics before I met them, which is weird.
Yeah.
Because they're local comics that I'm friends with most of them now.
So you saw Dietrich set back then.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of his set, but I do remember seeing Josh talk about being biracial, being mixed.
I mean, first year
they-
you gotta cover that.
And I remember Anwar and Mike roasted him for that. Anwar literally goes, "Man, you sound like a first-year comic," and then Josh goes, "I am," and the crowd went, "Ooh!" I was like, "Okay." It wasn't a diss.
So stupid.
But yeah, I'm doing it next week. I'm excited. I'm kind of scared though,
Just check.
because I know they talk during your set.
Yeah. I don't know. Don't be
And,
nervous.
so-
None of it matters.
You're
All those shows are nice, but
Yo, shout out to nihilism, bro. None of it matters.
none of it matters until you're starting to get onto shows where it's a money show, it's a headliner,
And
you're
even then-
opening, hosting, featuring.
And even then, they could just discard you the next week, right?
Exactly.
Because there are comics I've seen that will host, that will open, maybe in feature, and they'll have their moment in the sun, and then they get fucking thrown out like trash, and then they just drop off from the scene.
Job's not done.
Job's not done. It's never done.
It's never going to be done.
It's never
That's
done.
why comedy is so cool, is because you literally
yeah.
just have to decide to walk
And
away.
even the best comics,
it's not
they
done.
keep doing it.
Yeah.
They keep doing it.
Or they just get into TED Talks.
Yeah, that's true. Fucking
Yeah.
Chappelle, yeah. But the ones who are about it, the ones who are true artists and care about the craft, they're gonna keep making hours. You know,
The craft beer more
they're gonna keep making hours. Like, there are comics right now that are still working on like their 6th or 7th hour. And it's like, that's amazing
I know.
to have that much, because there are comics that have been doing the same amount of year. Like I was thinking about like Segura and like Jesselnick, and they both have like Jesselnick's working on like his 5th hour. I think Segura has 4 or 5 hours, maybe even 6. And it's like, and they're still doing it. And they're still working on the next hour.
I want
And
someone
it's
to
like,
add up all
and,
the
and they've been doing it
allegations.
for like 20 years. And there are comics that have been doing it for 20 years, 25 years, and have maybe 1 hour. Like Godfrey, 25 years. Killer. Never seen a comic kill his heart. Has fucking a 1 hour special from like 10 years ago on HBO, and then has a half hour on Netflix on the
I've
half hour
never
specials.
seen someone kill harder than Godfrey.
Never seen him kill hard.
Never seen it.
I mean,
that was
was
in
incredible.
20 minutes.
yeah. Actually, I think it was 15.
It was just a 15-minute
Yeah.
set, but it was
Murdered that shit.
murder, fire
And-
from the
and
beginning. to
Murdered
end.
it, and like he looked so bored. Like, he was killing so hard, he kept on being like, fuck you guys. You know, it was almost like that.
Yeah,
Like, that's the energy. But
that was such
never
a good
seen anybody
night.
kill as hard as Godfrey. And I've heard he was great from a lot of people, but I was like, how good can it be, bro? And then I saw him fight. Literally, you guys, if you saw him, not a single person not on the floor.
Yeah.
We were all dying. Like,
Yeah.
everybody. I looked around. We were all just howling laughing because it was so funny. His impressions were on point. Everything. All his bits.
David Tell was pretty close to that.
I've never seen David
and it was
Tell.
in a bigger. It was
Yeah,
at
Stand Up Live.
Stand Up Live in Phoenix.
God, I gotta
But,
see- I gotta
dude,
see
at the
David
cellar, it's so small. Oh my
Yes.
god, everyone's on
It's
top of each
perfect.
other.
Great PA system. Everyone's on top of each other. I like that it's leveled. Remember, it's tiered like the
Yeah,
stairs.
yes. Everyone
so
has a
everyone
good
has a
view.
clear view
Yeah.
of the stage when it's down. And then the ceilings are low. And it's still tight knit. They have the drummer, the piano player
That was so
to play songs. The host, what was that guy's name? Something Matt Richards. Matt Richards is the host
Richards,
name.
fuck.
Look up Matt Richards, you guys. The best host I've ever seen. Hilarious comic in his own right. So funny. He has a few clips online, but legit so funny, Matt Richards.
Yeah.
And it was
That's the thing.
top
Like,
to
how do
bottom.
you want? It's never done because even Godfrey now is having a podcast, and now people are starting from the outside starting to learn who he is. And even for me, I didn't know who he was until I started comedy, and then I started getting to like the deep cuts of who is like one of those silent killers.
Yeah.
The silent killers who just like you don't know about until you actually see them in person. You're like, why the fuck aren't you touring yearly?
Yeah.
Every season
you'll hear that from comics all the time. Well, they'll be like, I know horrible comics I started with that are still shitty, but they make way more money than me, and they sell out all these places.
But it's also like, what are you trying to get?
Yeah, but
what are you trying to get?
It's also who got the opportunity, who tapped into this niche. Maybe there was a hack niche that was needed for this.
They did something you didn't do.
Yeah.
Everyone who I ever hated on with this bullshit is just because they're doing something I didn't do, I didn't think of, or something I'm opposed to doing, but it's still something that can get you ahead. And I'm still jealous of what they have. So really, who's losing?
And that's the thing. The jealousy is like it's like we would go back to our nihilism. Like, it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
Jealousy.
I didn't know who the fuck these people were 2 years ago when I had yet to do comedy.
Yeah.
So why do
I'm thinking about that now,
them?
where it's like,
It's not worth it.
Where we're like, we talked about when I came here, you know, I'm not getting booked in a certain show specifically, and some other shows, but I'm not getting booked in some shows, and it sucks. Like, I remember I did a showcase show not that long ago, and it was supposed to be for spots at a club. And I did it. I had one of the better sets I've had all year. Absolutely crushed it for 6 minutes. And it felt incredible. Cole was a drop-in. He came right before me, killed. So I was like, perfect. He set the mood for me. Because if a shitty comic went on and bombed.
Okay, I thought you were taking it a different direction for a second.
No, Cole Eden's our friend.
Yeah, love him. Love the boy.
He was working at this club, and then they threw him on because a bunch of people dropped off, and they're like, Cole, you want to go? He's like, yeah. He just went up, fucking crushed it, and they're like, you're after Cole, and I was like, awesome, because he set the tone, killed it. The audience was in a good mood, and now I don't have to follow a shitty comic that just popped, you know. And I had one of the best sets I've had all year. Absolutely crushed it. So much fun. Wasn't nervous at all, and like then nothing happened from the showcase. The booker never reached out to at least anybody I know from the show. And it's like, well, what was this for? This was like a big deal for me because I want to start working in the clubs. I want to start doing weekends, whether it's guest spots, whether it's hosting, what have you. But just get my foot in the door and see that I'm ready. Because there are comics that work clubs all the time, not even just our scene, but across the country, locally, that aren't up to snuff. And part of the reason is because they haven't been vetted. They haven't been through the ringer.
Don't talk about Lil Sasquatch like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Lil Sasquatch. Yo, for real though, Lil Sasquatch was like an open micer. It was like watching fucking, it was like watching, no, I wouldn't even say one of us, because even we're more polished than him. But yeah, I just remember just being like, but hey, he filled the rooms. Lil Sasquatch showed me like, I got to step on my social media game. Because for someone who's doing stand-up a year and to just fill rooms like that, I mean, Saturday night he sold like over 500 tickets easy, maybe even 550. And that was just a Saturday night. That's not counting Thursday and Friday.
He's cleaning it up.
Yeah.
He's cleaning it up.
But it sounds like he's doing an impression of fucking Shane Gillis. And that is a tough thing. I do have empathy for comics who do an impression of somebody else. Like, you know, that one guy, Jessel Jr., does an impression of Jesselnick. I just call him Jessel Jr.
It's not even a fucking impression. It's his jokes.
Yeah.
It's literally his jokes.
Yeah, some of it are his rewritten jokes.
I fucking hate that shit, dude.
Yeah. Emilio for a while was
no.
Mitch Hedberg. When he started the first couple months,
he
was verbatim.
Don't talk bad about Emilio.
I'm not talking bad, but I'm just saying, like,
okay?
sometimes you have
Black
to.
Republican podcast is a wholesome family.
I know,
network,
for real.
Okay, this is a Big Couch, Little Couch network. It's a family network.
So sometimes you have to do that to find your way.
Yeah.
To find your own voice and what you like to do.
Yeah, to find your own path.
Yeah.
Dude, I have to piss so bad.
All right, go and piss.
All right, I'm making sure that's actually recording.
Yes.
All right, now can you hit pause on that? Because you know more about Zoom. Fucking back in the mix. Chudier, right. Checking it.
I'm double checking. I'm like, this motherfucker better.
Back the fuck up, okay?
Better.
Back the fuck up.
Yo, I got to start doing my podcast again. I had Garrick on 2 weeks ago. So I got that episode. I wanna have Jameson.
Just Jameson?
Yeah, because okay. I did their podcast together. That's when I met Jameson, and I said I gotta have you on on my podcast solo, and then I'll have Garrick on solo as well. I already had Garrick, so
I'm
I'll
gonna
have
have
Jameson.
both of them on.
Yeah.
Big couch, little cage.
So yeah, definitely have Jameson on again,
Mm-hmm.
and then or for the first time, and then who else? I haven't had Chase. I want to have Chase. I haven't had Aldo. I haven't had Cole. I asked Cole to be on before he got the job at House of Comedy.
Damn. Hey, bro.
And Chase when he got back from New York.
Check out his
That was
new
February,
fucking
bro.
podcast.
What? Oh,
Honey,
yes.
I'm Gay. It's
Honey, I'm
funny.
Gay.
It's good.
I listened to the first episode. Yeah.
Dude, Honey, I'm Gay.
They
Guys,
they
go
definitely
check it
have
out.
something. Check it
It's
out.
very funny.
Honey, I'm Gay.
New ass comics.
I love that now we have all these other podcasts.
Christian is
Yeah.
so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And it's not anything on Cole, because Cole and I have both talked, like, Christian is so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
He just needs to hone just the persona that he is naturally.
Yeah.
He's just so silly and goofy and knows
I
he
never
just
hang
says
around
the
him.
dumbest fucking thing at the right moment. And
Yeah.
it's, dude.
Stupid.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out
I don't hang out
Destiny.
with Christian that much because I don't see him a lot. But yeah, he's
Well,
he's
also,
a cool
I
dude.
mean, you don't really ride slopes either, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a slope rider. Okay.
Oh, dude,
okay.
dude, you can catch him on the skis. You can catch him on his skis.
Breckenridge coming near you.
Wait, am I still plugged in? Okay, sorry, it was just caught in the fucking
Yeah,
couch.
you're fine.
I'm trying to get comfy.
Yo, let's get comfy. Big couch, little couch. Should I
Oh,
take
yeah,
off my
dog.
shoes? I feel like
Yeah,
I
take off your
disrespected an Asian household.
Take your shoes off. Also, a good podcast. Do you watch that with Rick Glassman?
Yo, or Blink-182. Take your pants and take off your pants and jacket.
Promise, I'll make this night last forever
And ever, and ever. Let's make this last forever.
Yeah,
Yo, shout out to Blink-182, bro.
yeah.
Making guys think jerking off is the most hilarious thing since
All
1996.
the small things.
What were you talking about? Getting more comfortable? Oh, yeah, riding slopes. When's the last time you rode some slopes, son?
I mean, technically, I rode some like adjacent to slopes last night.
Okay. Special K?
Yeah. I
How was it?
exchanged donut holes
how was
from
it?
Bosa Donuts for some ketamine.
How was it?
Good.
Oh, yeah?
It's amazing.
Yeah. Very relaxing, isn't it?
And then 30 minutes later, gone.
What? The feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It relates to me. I have a very fast metabolism.
I didn't notice
when
when
it
it
comes
left. I just remember
Yeah.
being, because honestly, this is a tranquilizer. I just remember as being so chill, like mellowed out.
Yeah, true.
Like my whole body. That's the thing, because your muscles, like your whole body is just like.
We should do that.
And I didn't take too much.
That would be good YouTube content. Instead of
What?
reaction channels, drug reaction channels.
Yo,
Let's
let's
just
do
Drop
it,
some
bro.
bonk ass acid.
Bro,
and it's just
I'm
us
down.
for 3 hours being like, I think I feel it.
Yo, that's what the guy from Twitch did. That's the thing. A lot of smart people, they're not even the most intelligent person.
Do you know Goblin?
They just find a great idea
Yeah.
that's a good niche. Like the creator of Twitch, I forgot what his name was, but when he's in college,
Twitch is falling apart
yes, it is now.
right now.
But
yes.
but he also did sell it, so he was smart. He sold
Yep.
it to Bezos for $980 million, and then Amazon just fucked up Twitch. Yeah,
Cash.
and then he talked about that on a pod, and someone's like, "Not $1 billion." He's like, "Yeah, I don't know why Bezos couldn't just give me that other 20 million to make it $1 billion." They're like, "No, we only want to buy it for $980 million," which is like, okay, it's still insane money. But
You ever watch
but-
Pawn Stars before a drug deal to get hyped up?
oh my God, Seth, dude, running your jokes here. But no, what was I gonna say? Okay, so he started Twitch. Before he started Twitch, when he was in college, he created like a website where he said he's just gonna stream all day, every day for like a month straight, and then he did, and that's how he got traction. He literally streamed everything. Him going to the bathroom, him sleeping, him like going to class, him like hanging out with his friends. Like,
And
just
now
all-
that's
and
actually
then
the
people
meta
watch it.
on Twitch is real life POV streamers who have like big old GoPro sets on them and shit, who are just
Yeah.
walking around Manhattan or Tokyo. And
Why not, bro?
people love that.
Dude, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to become my own social media influencer. What would be my niche?
I
Because I'm starting a YouTube channel and I'm gonna make enough money off Google AdSense, I can say "suck my dick" to everybody this year.
Suck my dick, okay? I would watch a.
I need 1,000 subscribers and 4.
I'm really into like video essay makers.
Okay.
Those people are really good. Jake Tran is really good. His editing is off the charts, though.
It is incredible, and also
his production value is wild.
Also, he does documentaries, which I thought about doing something of the sort.
Yeah,
it's going to take so much work, but I am going to start. I decided I'm going to start a series on money and like the origins of money.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to like make a like Chudier's path to financial success.
Oh hell no!
Because boy, you got no money.
No, it's gonna be.
You were my brokest friend by far, dog.
It's gonna be way more devious than that. No, it's gonna be the origins of money in America.
Oh,
and,
okay,
like where it comes in like stocks and like people that take advantage of it, people that don't. Means of production, workers' rights, things like that.
Chudier, whatever you're doing.
But I want to start.
Money.
I want to start in the beginning, and I'm already picking up a couple books on like money.
You know what's really big right now?
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender walkthrough channels where they watch every single episode and each video is an episode chronologically of said show. And they're just like, well,
are you talking about reaction channels or
review, I guess.
Okay, because reaction.
What is the difference?
Well, reaction channels, you watch people watch the show, like 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
and
like
they clip it together. Or are you trying to get like philosophical about it?
Yeah, philosophically, that is
the
the same thing of like how a review is your reaction, canned response.
Yeah, it's your opinions and your views on an episode, which I try and stay away from those because
I try to stay away from Puerto Ricans.
It doesn't work. It doesn't
Dude,
work.
No, they just bachata right.
When was the last time you saw Avatar: The Last Airbender?
If Korra counts, in like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Korra's not bad. The third season, it's pretty good.
Third season's the best one.
Third season's
third season's by far the best one.
I would put it up against anything of
because
Avatar.
you fuck with Zahir.
Dude, Zahir's the man.
Zahir, it's like, I get it. He's a little too anarcho-libertarian, all right, for me.
It kind of doesn't make sense of like, I don't believe in world leaders, therefore I have to kill.
That's like, no,
crazy.
it's anarchy. So it's like, I believe there should be no leaders and no laws. So if you want to rape, you can rape. And if you want to kill, you can kill. And the people police themselves. There should be absolute chaos. This is what anarchy is.
But he's a communist. It's funny. That's why I don't get on it, okay?
What?
Dude, all right, these veins run red.
Is he
red,
a communist? He just doesn't believe. He's like anarcho-libertarian, but he also doesn't believe in personal property. So he's like a mix of both.
Yeah.
A communist.
And he can fly.
And a libertarian. And he can fly.
Exactly.
But that's not until spoiler alert, his girlfriend dies.
Oh, dude, why'd you spoil it?
That was his last earthly tether.
Man.
If you haven't seen The Legend of Korra now, go die. All right, that show's so old now.
Just like his girlfriend. Go now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Dude, you were so big on that couch.
Yeah, bro. Big couch, little couch, more like little couch, big man.
This is for me, okay? Yeah. That's the guest couch.
That is hilarious. You got the big couch.
And I'm not going to bring it up until like halfway through the podcast where I have two people on a love seat and I'm just over here like fully spread out.
Yeah, my 6'6". My bigger than 99% of men on the planet. It's like, Jesus
Stop
Christ.
Flexing. Oh, yeah.
It's not flexing.
I'm an involuntary celibate. You fucking pussy.
I choose to be celibate.
You're fucking 6'7.5" or some shit.
I choose it. The celibacy life didn't choose me. I chose it.
You used to dunk basketballs and now you're just dunking cookies, you piece of shit.
No, I'm trying to save for sugar. The only sugar I have is that chocolate. And I'm feeling that chocolate.
Dude, fries.
I'm getting that sugar high, baby.
No, what about fries? Sugar. I feel like you've been demolishing French fries lately.
Yeah, well, right before I went to Five Guys, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, and they give you so much fry.
But I've only been eating like once a day because I was working doubles and I wasn't eating at work because I thought we had to pay for food. Because I'm pretty sure somebody told me you had to pay. And I'm so cheap when it comes to like working at restaurants where I'm like, I'm not paying for this food.
Exactly. What's the reason for working in a restaurant if not stealing the food?
Well, not even stealing, but most restaurants I worked at, the employees get free food, even if it's like a fancy one.
Oh, I don't ask.
Employees
I just
get a free meal.
Get it.
Yeah.
I'll just put in an order for it and then just comp the meat.
Oh my
I'll
God,
just
you
delete-
savage.
Dude, yeah, and they'll be like, "Oh, where did that $11 go?"
Yeah, $11 that they're charging. The meal costs maybe 80 cents.
Also,
It's nothing.
I'm only doing this in a video game. I do this in The Sims, not real life.
Not real life.
This is comedy.
Savage. What were we talking about? Yeah, Legend of Korra.
No, stealing from work is a way better topic. than
Stealing
Legend
from
of
work?
Korra.
Okay. Have you stolen from work? Like a lot? I mean, you work at a restaurant, so it's like, is it really thievery?
I mean, a piece of toast. That's not really stealing. I'm not Jean Valjean in Les Miserables, you know? Like, you stole a piece of toast? You have to go to prison.
Yo,
I will not go. You have to suck my balls.
I have not seen Les Mis, but
Dude.
I will say, Anne Hathaway is a baddie, bro. One of the more underrated actresses as far as looks.
Let's do
goes.
that. Chudier's top 5 actresses that made him feel some type of way when he was coming up.
Oh, okay. Well, the first duo since when I was a kid,
Mary
of course. Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Yeah.
You already know. The Olsen twins. Shout out to the Norwegian queens.
Mine
the Olsen
were
twins.
the sister twins.
Oh, Tia and Tamara.
Tia Tamara.
Yo,
yeah,
shout out to them too, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, bro.
Love Tia
Yo,
Tamara.
they were. Yo, I liked. Who'd you like more, Tia or Tamara?
Tia. It's easier to remember how to spell it.
Have you heard the rumor that Tia and Tamara and the Olsen twins are fraternal?
What does that mean? What?
They're not identical. They're fraternal, which means they're just siblings that happen to share the same womb when their mom was pregnant with them.
That's like telling me they're not Siamese. I don't give a shit.
No, but have you heard people say
Conjoined.
that?
Conjoined. You can't say Siamese twins anymore.
But
Yeah.
wouldn't it be fascinating because they might be fraternal, which is hilarious.
What does that matter?
Well, it's pretty fucking amazing because they look so alike.
They aren't witches. I don't care. I
yeah,
don't
but
care.
scientifically, that's amazing. to see siblings.
Corey didn't live in the White House. I don't.
Oh my God,
Raven didn't
Jesus
see
Christ.
into the future.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay, this is how Trump was elected. Motherfuckers
Because
like
that's
you
so Raven.
that are like
Wait,
they're
Corey.
like, I don't care about the science. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait.
What global warming? I put on a jacket
peeking, you're
yesterday.
peeking.
Okay, they were like global warming. I put on a jacket yesterday. Fuck you, mean warming? It's
So
cold out.
You were saying, baby, it's cold outside. But you were saying that because of Corey in the House, the show,
No,
Trump
I
got
don't.
elected into the White
No,
House.
I'm saying
no.
I'm
We
saying
have it
because
here.
of,
This is a big
I'm
house, little
saying,
couch productions.
okay, let's say
first.
it. I'm saying because of thinking like yours. That's how Trump got elected.
What are you talking about?
I
I'm saying
brought-
I don't care if they're twins. Because just like I don't care if they're friends in real life. The
No.
show's called Friends.
Yeah, but everyone thought they okay. The reason why I'm saying is because it's amazing if they are fraternal twins, which they might be, because they look identical.
You're the type of
So
motherfucker to eat Halo Top ice cream and think he's doing something.
Get the fuck out of here! No,
you're
I'm
not doing anything, Doug. You're not doing anything.
I'm not claiming to do anything. I'm just saying the fact that you don't.
They're not exact.
The fact that you
give
don't
a
find
shit.
it incredible is the reason why Trump got elected. That's what I was saying. It's just people not being impressed by things I feel like you should be impressed about. That's why maybe it's it's my own bias.
I don't care if they're twins doesn't mean drain the swamp. That's not, those two things are far apart.
I'm not saying
That's
you're a
not the
Trump
same Venn
supporter.
diagram, you fucknut.
I'm not saying you're a Trump supporter. I'm just saying.
I can't even vote for Trump. I'm a convicted felon.
No, you're not.
I'm kidding. I know.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. We joked about that earlier in the
Okay.
podcast that will never be heard.
Well, I took some chocolate with a lot of sugar in them, so
Oh, you're hopped up on sugar right now. That's
sugar,
what it is.
sugar, and whatever you had in your vape. So yeah,
I hit him with fentanyl, everybody.
fentanyl, bro. Yo,
All
shout
the
out back
best
Willer.
artists.
R.I.P. Yo, what about white rappers? How do you feel about white rappers?
I feel like
Are they ruining our country, or are they the reason why America's great?
it's one at a time. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
It's only one white rapper at a time. No two can exist. Just like female rappers.
Yo, is there
Any
there,
woman rapper who's on
is-
the top
is there a
fearful
rapper-
of the next one.
Is there a rapper Illuminati?
Yes,
Where
of
they're
course.
like, we gotta let one in.
Fucking
at a
Lil
time?
Uzi Vert in a dress. Come on.
Yeah, because Post Malone, he left rap. He like got into like country and like he moved to Utah. You know what's in Utah?
Oliver Tree.
Mormons.
Oliver Tree.
He's a weird kid.
He's
a weird guy.
He got into country.
I don't know
too.
if he's 60 or if he's 20.
He's 17.
And also, he's one of those guys where when you listen to an interview, you think he's trolling you every time because he's kind of like Andrew Tate.
He does.
Where it's like.
Wait, Oliver Tree and Andrew Tate are similar?
Yeah, because they're both like basically playing a character, but they're presenting as if it's a real person, and it's hard to tell which one is them and which one is them just. But then again, like joking.
One rides a scooter and the other is
the other's a world class kickboxer
that
is an alleged sex trafficker in Romania. Yeah, which I think the charges did get dropped.
Are you saying that? Okay.
Yo, Tate is teaching men to be men. I just go on that. God. I just go on that tangent. I'm like, yo, these pussified men out here eating soy milk, drinking that soy milk, voting blue, are ruining the country.
You have to say something like the liberal media or leftist media.
The leftist media wants you to think that being masculine is treating women with respect. No, you choke them.
Please. God damn
it. What?
Just because you have a microphone in front of your face doesn't mean that you can just like straight up.
I'm sorry. I didn't know the truth. I didn't know the truth hurt you.
You have a microphone. You don't need to yell into it.
Hey, that's why you turn it down, Seth.
No. You can't make me edit.
All
right. Now the pause. I'm not even going to edit that little clip off pause. It's going to be completely off sync. No.
Now you guys see the monster that locks me in his basement.
I did lock him in the basement.
I'm trapped here.
I gave you a Beyonce poster though.
Yo, where is she?
Right over there.
Yo, Barack Obama.
Hell yeah. See, I got all your friends here.
See all the leftist media?
I got all your friends in here.
Shout out to Obama, a fellow East African.
I thought he was South African.
No, he's from Kenya. That's an East African.
I was thinking of the other best African.
Trevor Noah?
Elon Musk.
Get the fuck out of my house, you piece of shit.
It's not even my house. It's my parents' house.
That's a joke that I don't know if I should keep doing, my Elon Musk joke.
I don't think you should keep doing any jokes.
I don't think either. Should I just quit comedy? We're announcing here right now. I'm quitting comedy. You're welcome.
Yeah, dude.
I got intimidated by all the shitty one-liner comics in the scene. I just can't measure up to them, so. It's the truth, bro. We have too many good ones now. I'm also banned from a club. I won't say which club it is. It's only one.
That's not a club. It's a tree house. If any,
okay.
Let's
have some respect for the club that banned me. It's a tree house.
There's a million other places. You know that. You've taken enough psychedelics since that event where you're like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Oh, wait. It's a big pond. Let me go to New York.
Oh, me and Daniel Bright are going to do acid and record a long podcast.
So next time.
Yeah, big pond, but it's still like, I don't know. I'm still salty about that.
Why?
What?
Why are you so salty about it?
Not about getting banned from the comics.
No, you're banned about this getting spicy deluxe.
No, I'm just salty.
Let's not get spicy deluxe here.
Okay.
Chudier, the mushrooms are kicking. Doesn't mean that you need to kick. Come on.
They been kicking, bro.
Dude.
No, I was just saying, like, I'm salty about comics that, obviously we got canceled. It was a big deal for me.
No.
Andrew pretended it like it didn't happen, and Chris went to his cave and played Halo all day for a month. And
which honestly, I think that Chris's response is the coolest.
He
got engaged.
Yeah,
he's by far the
Chris quit comedy. That was the most healthy response.
He's the healthiest person out of all of you.
Oh, 100%. He's always been. He's the anchor.
Sleeping in a Scion TC.
Yeah,
working for a light-skinned Jewish
Chris
man.
is the anchor. Chris not wanting to like do it was like what dropped it out. Yeah, Andrew sleeping in a toy car, and
you work split shifts.
Yeah, I work double shifts at a restaurant as a food runner. Andrew works at an ice cream shop and sleeps 1 hour every 4 days. And
he runs
Chris
off of blueberry
is happily
ice cream.
engaged to his girlfriend of 6 years that he's madly in love
Definitely
with.
the healthiest response.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
That's fucking hilarious to me.
Yeah. But that's why Chris quit comedy. He's too happy. You need either some sadness or some type of drive to drive you. It doesn't have to be necessarily sadness, but some type of drive where you're not content with something in your life that drives your comedy. I feel like it. But that's just my theory. And if you don't have that drive, whatever it is, it's like, if you don't have that drive, like you're just gonna quit comedy. Because we've all seen open micers come and go, some of which are brilliant. Some I really like, but then I see them every now and then come and go, or just quit altogether. And I think it's because they left that drive.
But it's all an exchange on a value system of what you think your time, gas, money in general, the emotional hurt that you may feel from any artistic pursuit that is going to blow up in your face every single time, because that's what art is trying to create something that's perfect, but perfect doesn't exist.
But I've also heard somebody named Boopop say, we're not artists.
And we aren't.
We aren't. Why aren't we artists?
We aren't fucking modern philosophers, and I don't think that it's art either.
not modern philosophers. I mean artists, like painters, musicians, they're artists. Why aren't comedians artists?
Entertainers. Especially in the modern day, we're entertainers. Because, okay, we get up on stage.
No.
What are we doing?
I don't consider it.
Are we fucking... Yeah, you can paint a picture and yada yada.
I'm trying to make people laugh.
Dude, sometimes musicians in the middle of a concert, in between songs, will just riff, and it's funny as fuck.
Sometimes it's riffing. A lot of that it's written down. It's
just
shit,
like comedy.
It's shit they worked out. Yeah, but they're still.
Do we call that art?
But they're still artists.
Do we call that shit art?
Yeah, that's art.
In between riffing to the
crowd, because it's all part of the
art?
performance. The whole performance is art.
It's entertainment.
The whole performance is art. Entertainment is like...
Oh, it's intersectional, I guess.
Entertainment is like reality television. Where it's like...
People get their head too far up their own ass. Of like, I hope my boob joke works out, and they think they're a fucking thespian.
Okay,
no, they're an alcoholic who wants to bang a waitress. That doesn't make them the next Da Vinci.
This is you revealing more about yourself than you think. Because here's the thing. Comedy is shat on. I think we're artists. I'm an artist. When I sit down and I write a joke for an hour, even if it's a dumb joke, that's art. I'm putting fucking forth effort into this art form.
Fucking macaroni art.
Yeah, who gives a shit? It's still art, bitch. It could be macaroni art all you want.
Like, he's sweating and it pans down to just like
it's
a macaroni art flower or like a...
You know how like when comics get mad because somebody disrespected... Because they got heckled, right?
Yeah.
Comics will get mad when they got heckled. Why do they get mad when they got heckled? Because they're being disrespected. And it's like people disrespecting the art form. Comedy is the most disrespected art form. I think part of that is because comedians are like, we're not artists. We're just over there. We're just talking about our dicks. It's like, this is macaroni art. And it's like, and the audience picks up on it. And they're like, and it goes around. And then people are like, oh yeah, it's not real art. You're just talking to a mic. It's like, no, fuck you. I rearranged my entire life to do this. And I've spent hundreds of hours writing hundreds of jokes. And it's like to craft them to the point where they work 80% of the time. And it's like some of these jokes are stupid, which is why I don't do them, and they're dumb and crass. And then some of them are fantastic art. And it's not a lot of them. But it's like I had to put the effort to that. And I considered myself an artist while I was writing them and while I was presenting them.
I guess.
And the other comics are like, we're not doing art. This is dumb. And then they get mad. Those same comics get mad when they get heckled. It's like, hey, motherfucker, if you don't have respect for this art, then why should they? And if you do have respect for it, then why are you shitting on it as an art form?
No, I don't respect. That's the thing, is that I feel like I have a disconnection from like, what is art? And yes, art is a true expression, but it's just a very broad term. And as comedians, we point that out. It's an obvious observation of how some people are classic pianists who are amazing. Yo-Yo Ma is an amazing musician. And then we look at that as art, and then we look at people at an open mic being like, just doing hacky shit. Even cut to me doing hacky shit.
Yeah, maybe what they're not doing is art.
Yes.
If they're getting drunk and then just going up and speaking nonsense, but there are comics who actually put forth that work, and they are artists. And if you don't want to call yourself an artist, that's fine. But I do it.
Yes, I know. But up front,
Yeah.
I think the audience is there for a good time. They aren't there trying to watch the end of your payload. Technically, yes, they are, but they're there for a good time. And regardless of whether or not it's in the moment, like Big J. Okerson, or very meticulously written, like Mulaney or Attell,
Yeah.
that does not matter.
But at the end of the day, those guys are all funny. So
Exactly.
they're there to laugh.
Exactly.
Because laughing and having a good time is different.
That's what I'm saying. It's there to... That's what I'm saying.
Because
like,
entertainment and yeah, art is a broad term, but there's many different categories. A singer-songwriter...
You can't get a super martini that's $500 and 2 gallons at a museum.
Yeah, but a singer-songwriter is an artist.
A docent's
and so
not
is
giving
somebody,
you a Bud Light.
So is somebody who draws free form with their hand.
Yeah.
So is a stand-up comedian.
I know. I you can see where I'm coming from. I can see where you're
Yeah.
coming from. We're just debating for the sake of debating.
It seems like what you're mad about really is the pretentiousness of comics who are shitty, which we all hate.
Yes.
But those are just shitty comics that are pretentious. There are pretentious artists in every genre that are shitty. They're awful. They're like, I'm the fucking shit. Where it's like they wear it as a badge to act like they're better than you. It's like they're not. Yeah, I've seen that a lot, with a lot of comics. And those comics are not only some of the worst comics, but they do the worst because they have this ego where they think they're amazing. And then they bomb at an open mic and they're like, there's something wrong with you guys. And that's the nice thing about open mics is they force you to look inward. When I bomb, I'm never like, what's wrong with you guys? I'm like, these are dumbass jokes right here. Or I don't know why I say that. I'm so sorry. Like, it's a me thing. I look inward when I eat shit.
Yeah.
It is never the audience.
Do you have anything else in your life right now besides comedy that's like that? That's a meritocracy and you get out what you put in that moment? Anything else like a sport, like a playing chess online, or like guitar? What about guitar? Have you been?
Yeah, I started
picking
playing
up
again.
Guitar again.
Yeah, I started playing last week again. I haven't picked it up in a month. Ever since I sold my electric, that was a bummer.
Yeah,
because I needed to pay rent. So.
No, the fact that you had any belonging that's electric,
Yeah.
you just send that to your relatives in Africa. And it's like, yo, check this shit out.
They have TVs. They have like it's not like my relatives live out of the country, but they have a TV. They have couches.
I love how
cell phones, we call them.
For you to send the video of the guitar, I was imagining them with a phone in the middle of
in the middle of the middle of a hut in the Sahara Desert next to a giant pyramid in Egypt. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, they're
funny.
literally fighting off a lion while having like an iPhone 11. Like they spent their entire family savings on this one phone that has 2 gigabytes of data.
That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking
Just
hilarious.
for you to flex.
Just for me to flex on them. Oh my god, that'd be great.
How long have we been recording for? All right,
52 minutes.
All right, we got to end on a banger riff.
We'll wrap it up.
We got, dude. Is that a little electronic card I saw pop up? I'm going to steal your card information like that, boy.
I'm getting a text from...
The bitches?
No, for my brother. I think he took a different car, and so he has some stuff in. I'm using his car, but he has some stuff that he left there, I think.
The other car, his car too.
Yeah. Yeah. My car broke down. I don't have a car. I'm just borrowed cars. Oh my god.
Because you were framing it like, oh, he needs this car. I'm like, well, okay, that's his. And then by the law
these
it's
chocolates are hidden, bro. I gotta drive back.
It's in a Prius, so it doesn't count as driving.
Okay.
Not in American terms.
I gotta drive back in traffic to the.
Oh yeah, it's like traffic time.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm just gonna have a pleasant ass afternoon.
Okay, we'll wrap this up in the next couple of minutes, and then.
All right.
And then
yeah, we were just going on.
Well, also
riff,
the
debating.
mic, the list comes out in 30 minutes. for the. I mean, I'm hosting obviously, so it doesn't matter for me. But hopefully,
you got to get there.
You'll have time to get there.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not going.
You're not going to the Wayward?
No.
Why not?
It's the driving. I'm driving all the time because I'm working in Phoenix.
Okay.
And it's my one day off, so I don't want to do it again.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah, working like 6 days is rough. I'm working 6 days this week too. It's it's fucking annoying, and most of those are doubles too. So it's just like the whole.
That's
day.
Annoying.
So it's just the whole day. It's like you open and then you basically close.
How many hours off in between?
Like 1 or 2. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Dude, they better be giving you free fucking food. I'm so pissed for you.
Well,
right
I
now.
found out. I was told we had to pay for food, and then I was told recently that we actually get free food if we work a double. And I was like, well, why didn't they tell me that on Monday or Tuesday when I was starving all day? Fucking.
Oh, right. That's a law. It's like if you work an 8-hour shift, you are required a lunch break and or, I guess in restaurants it's so shitty. They're like, give them a burrito, and that's by law. That's in the books right there. Damn, Chudier, you're getting
they are
fucking
hitting,
lost.
bro.
You're
They're hitting hard. They're hitting hard, bro.
I'm gonna zoom in on that,
bro.
Of you just like looking around like a fucking.
That third chocolate square sent me into overdrive, bro. They put that overdrive pedal on and cranked it up to 10, son.
Oh, let's go. This is what, dude. What sucks is that you have to leave soon.
Yeah.
And this is when we're actually hitting the stride.
I agree.
Yeah.
Next time we'll just plan it. I mean, we'll do another episode, but we'll just plan it.
I'll plan on hitting the
and
record button next
and
time.
you can just record my podcast too, because we need to do another episode for that. So yeah.
Oh yeah, we can just double up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just turn off the light because.
Or if you want to, we can record at the park.
Yeah.
How I do my podcast, record at a park.
Yeah, I'm down.
Why not?
We can record at a park.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
That's where I always record.
Can we record on a swing set?
It's also a park in Tempe. Probably not, because there are kids there.
No,
it's a
if kids show up, be like, no, dude, big kids. Big kids are here, dog.
Okay.
You had nothing. You had nothing for that riff. You just gave up on it.
I was just thinking, I gotta drive back, and I'm fine-ish.
You asked for this, bitch.
I did. Well. I didn't know how soon I would have to leave. Jesus Christ.
Well, it's all up to you.
No, I'm gonna get going in a bit.
Okay.
Because I still have to beat traffic. And,
dude, if you die, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
I'm not gonna die.
All right. I'm gonna go to your funeral and slap you.
I'm not crazy out of it. I'm just like, gosh, this would have been way funner. If, like, now it's hidden. Like, would have been fun to just do like a 3-hour pod, bro. Next time. A 3-hour pod like this, bro. Fuck, that'd be fucking say some just wild shit, bro. It'd be so much fun.
Basement.
We have to do a camping trip. Remember, we were planning on doing a camping trip.
Yeah.
So close. I mean,
I'm gonna have fun. It's just I hate planning trips.
Yeah.
There's just so much anxiety.
We could do
planning trips.
We could plan it around stand up. Like we could do
camping. What are you talking? Are we gonna do a fucking
where
open
it's
mic
like
for bears?
Where it's like we go camping, but the day before we do like an open mic, like in Flagstaff.
Oh, I was thinking the day after when we're all musty and haven't showered in a day.
Okay.
And slept on the forced floor. We can go hit an open mic in Prescott.
That could
and
work
impress
too.
everyone. Be like, this is how the city folk do it, right? You know.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, that could definitely work.
Chudier, you just.
Yo, I thought that was an empty vape. What was in that vape? Yo, what was in this chocolate? I thought it was just sugar.
You're going into diabetic shock.
Yo, have you thought about getting jacked? Because you used to be in shape, right? Because I was like, yo, Seth could get jacked.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna get
like,
real
bro.
jacked.
If you just started just lifting weights
it's
and like drinking nothing but water,
it's honestly the BLs.
That would be it.
Which I hate because I love BLs.
If you just drank nothing but water and just just
some salads
and
sushi,
did like a little bit of calisthenics, bro, game over. Yo, Slim Sethy,
dude, Slim
Lean
Shady.
Sethy.
All right,
forget about it. Benching 200, bro. Forget it.
Now we have one of those hacky weight things going on. That's going to be a running series. What? Part of the Black Republican podcast.
Slim Sethy?
Yeah, Slim Sethy. Coming.
This is the inaugural first episode. You guys missed 30 minutes of it.
I guess
next time we'll set it up a little different.
Yeah, I didn't mean
and
to
also
touch, that's
no,
good.
you're good.
You're gay.
And also we'll do more current events in the second Black Republican podcast because I want to get spicy.
I guess.
Because I want to get spicy.
Hot takes on current events,
but dumb hot takes. But dumb hot takes. Okay. It'll be like.
Oh, so you want to be Trevor? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Damn, you really don't like
I just don't like that he was the first African to sell a Masquerade Garden because I wanted to be the first African to do that. Even though
honey, I don't think you're doing that right.
I know.
I don't think that's in your car.
I remember when he did that, I was like, yo, I wanted to do that, which is like so dumb. Because I did want to do it, but I was like, yo, I would have loved to be the first African to sell at Massacre Garden. But that's not going to happen. Yeah. I'm never going to appeal to that many people. Unless there's a niche.
That's like saying, I hate Leo DiCaprio because
I hate gorgeous people.
I totally would have fucked that hot 22-year-old supermodel from Austria if it weren't for Leo DiCaprio. I'm like, you aren't Leo. Totally. You aren't built like that.
I got you. All right, this has been a great episode.
All right, don't die in traffic, Chudier.
I won't. This has been a great episode of the Black Republican Podcast. Tune in to episode 2. Right. This is, the first episode I was shaking. Listen to the first ep of Joe Rogan's podcast and tell me
please
that shit wasn't
please don't compare me to him. Please don't.
Better. The first episode of this is definitely better than the first episode of the Joe Rogan Experience from 10 plus years ago. All right?
Get your fucking knee out of my hands, baby.
All right. Yo, get your hand out of my knee, yo. Get your hand out of my knee. All right.
See
all right. Peace out.